Okay, should we talk about COVID? I got a lot to talk about with COVID.
Yeah, let's get it.
Huge amount to talk about with COVID. I could get us
talk about.
banned.
Really? It's that bad, eh? What do you got?
Oh, brother.
Tell me.
So,
My family is just wild on it. So many theories.
Oh, it's not about like some crazy theory. It's So I had a COVID scare.
True. Yeah. That's it.
Put that right there. So I had a COVID scare.
Okay.
And I want to talk to you guys about it because it's very interesting. It made me rethink a lot of things. So let me set the context for you. Went to a little birthday function at somebody's house. Okay. There were a few people there. Almost all of them vaccinated. One or two people not vaccinated. Okay. We leave. We get there. We have a great time. Both me and my wife are there. We're both vaccinated. We're living it up. We're saying, this is life. Life is good. Laheim, whatever.
And God is great. Yep.
Yeah. Beautiful things. We get back. A day passes. Get a call. Ring. Hey, so-and-so is sick. What? What do you mean sick? They have COVID. What do you mean COVID? I said, are they vaccinated? Yes, they're vaccinated. I go, what the heck? All right. I click. I go, probably nothing, dude. I'm supposed to see my grandparents the next day. Okay? Next day. Ring. Hey, what's up? Another person is also sick. Not just sick, like symptoms, heavy symptoms. Also vaccinated.
Yeah.
I'm like, the dump. And I'm like, shoot, I can't go see my grandparents in good conscience when, even though I'm vaccinated, they're vaccinated. I could not, it's horrible to think about. You could give them COVID. So, Amish,
tell me.
We need to talk about this Delta variant of COVID.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, okay. Don't say Indian variant.
I didn't say that.
India variant.
Don't you say I said that. I did not
India
say
variant?
that.
I hope you're not about to say India variant. Because my cousin, dude, he's from India.
Where's it from?
And he goes, fucking call it Indian variant. Don't be a bitch. And he's like a Trump supporter. He's like, stop being a loser and call it an Indian variant. Get the fuck out of my house. He's so mad. He's like mad about it. No, he's not like, get the fuck out of my house. But yeah, no.
It is from India, right? Like, I'm not.
Sure, yeah. Well, we're not calling it the China virus, even though we know.
We're not calling it the China virus, but
we're not. Are we calling it the Fauci virus? Let's call it the Fauci virus. Let's call it the U.S. funded virus.
Hey, we could call it that.
I mean, if that's what we're doing,
that's fair. I think that's fair.
If that's what we're doing, then let's call all of them then.
But yeah, Amish. It's a background.
What is this? You should put Fauci up then. You should put
Fauci
background
for COVID. Anyway.
Also put Fauci with an American flag. And
what do you have to say for yourself? That's what I have to ask. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'll tell you exactly what I have to say for yourself. If you want to call Delta, if you want to put this up for Delta, then for the main COVID that killed everyone, put a picture of Fauci and an American flag. And that's it. Put a picture of Fauci and an American flag and a Chinese flag. And that's it.
Yeah, that's true. That's a fact, dude. That's a fact.
That's it. If that's where I'm just
saying, dude.
Oh, it's India variant? Then how about the first variant?
I'm just saying the Delta variant's coming in hot, dude. The Delta variant. Look, the American variant was like here. Delta variant. It's like a jacked up version of COVID. It's no joke, and it's blasting right through. To be fair, just so people don't say spreading misinformation. We don't know it's the Delta variant, but I've heard that it's like already 8% of the American COVID like percentage, and it's increasing like this. Like they think like within a couple months it's going to be the dominant variant. It's so much more contagious. It's so much.
Are we not going to close again? You guys are wild with the like we're not closing. I was at my uncle's house today. He goes, what are they doing in America? 600,000 people have died. Is it true 600,000? Like
they're saying the R naught of Delta is 7. I think COVID, like the original was like a 2 or something. Like that's how it transmits. It's nuts, dude.
COVID US goes to India and goes fucking wild, dude. This is COVID part 2.
No, that's what I realized is that Amish.
Tell me.
We may never be free of this thing.
No. It's gonna be another 2-3 years of this.
Oh,
it's fine.
I can't deal with this.
Dude, we're building an online business. I'm way behind on my karmas.
What, this is our online business?
Well, I mean, you have yours already, and then I'm building my. You know what I mean? Like, this is what we're doing now.
Online business, baby.
Online business. I mean, even online, like my meditation show. There's other stuff. Like even the shows I'm writing are like they're gonna be sold to Netflix probably. It's all online. You know what I mean? So just get used to it. It's fine. I'm here. My family's around. I don't know. I do feel like people.
I disagree.
Just chill.
No, dude. COVID's been a nightmare, dude. For people like
me.
For most people, you need human contact, man.
You do.
It's not healthy to be inside so long. It's really not.
It's not. Only reason I'm saying is because it's slightly more unhealthy.
I think all the scientists who caused this thing, well, okay, whoever caused it, whether it be a bat or a scientist.
Yo, give the man the credit he deserves. You know, Fauci made a banger ass. They said, Fauci, make a fucking virus. Wait, like, dude, we're the only ones with that theory in the whole fucking internet. We're the only ones who have this theory. But basically, this is the correct theory. They gave it to Fauci. They said, baby, make a banger. Make something so tight that it'll fuck shit up so we can study it and then we can get ahead of it. He says, I made the banger. It gets out. The whole thing's a cover-up. That's what I'm seeing with these emails, and that's what I'm seeing with the whole thing.
Oh, dude, that's so funny. Listen, that may be totally wrong, but it's so funny that it's
Fauci made
almost
a banger.
Right.
Fauci made a banger. That's what it is. It's Fauci's banger.
I want all of the scientists responsible to be put in gallows, not gallows. It's something where like you're just like your head's in it and your arms are in it, like from those movies, and everybody gets one tomato. Not a hard tomato, a soft one, Amish. This would really get the pressure off of America. We could come together.
Yes.
We could remind ourselves to throw rocks at scientists, not rocks, tomatoes. And we just throw one. And then, but to be fair, then the scientists who, if you participate in that scheme, if the scientists who created the vaccine, you must kiss them once on the forehead. Just like that. So you throw it, and then you go to the other guy, you go, symbolizing how science has saved us from the problem it caused.
It did cause, yeah. I mean, look, man.
And then kind of saved us because apparently there's still variants going around, which that sucks. Dude, I'm pissed.
Yeah, the variants are coming in hot. And like, look, we all have this thing of like, it's done. This is what I mean about no morality, right? Like, even on this case, right? No morality means what? Like, okay, who gives a shit if India doesn't have the vaccine? I'm not going to let them have their thing. Like, they fucked up on their end. Honestly, the Modi government didn't really get their vaccines on time. They really fucked up. There's a lot of uncover-ups on that shit where they were like, dude, they were sending vaccines over here. It's not good. It's not a good look. It's not a good, like, it doesn't look good on their end, right? Either. Yeah. But the rest of the world is also very much like, okay, well, that third world country, like, you stay over there and you're not allowed to come here. It's not going to work like that. You let it fester over there. In the streets of Mumbai, in India, dude.
Yeah, what are you doing?
It's gonna go to another level, dude. It's a hustle culture. It's like hustle times 3 almost.
America, we still shut down. India's like, dude, let's rock, dude.
Let's rip, dude. They are capitalists to the max.
Yes.
And their virus is also capitalist to the max.
India's
hardworking.
Sick. Yeah.
Moving up, rising up. So
literally, technically.
Look, that variant is as hardworking as the people, right? Let's call it what it is. It's fucking working. And if we don't care about other countries.
That is dark.
If we don't care about other countries, this is what happens, man. It festers there and it comes back to haunt us. We can't do this. We have to be good to the whole community.
Woo!
That's what I'm saying. That's the final point on that. I hope that message of loving kindness saved me.
So it did. That was a beautiful message. Listen,
if you want to cancel me, cancel the source. Okay, I'm channeling, baby. West Freight 28, $10. Laugh my ass off. Amish is the best scientist. Happy to be with you all this week.
Yes.
Good job on the Tether F. Man, I know, dude. The Tether F is so banger. We got to talk about that.
$0001115. Why accept the premise taxes are fair at all? Let taxes be a voluntary donation each citizen can give and also choose where it goes. Compete in Gov. Wow, that's a bad idea.
Well, what about forcing it, but people choose where they pay the taxes? I think that makes a lot more sense because it makes us more responsible for where we're spending our money. It's kind of like, with kids, like there's some people who just don't watch their kids' education and they're like, I don't know what's wrong with them.
People don't want this. There's no political will to have to read up for 12 hours a day on political policy. No care. Lax lifters, let's call it the something Indian variant. I don't know if I should read that because it's kind of, I don't know.
What? Dude, I'm watching these like Indian propaganda videos. They just, whenever they talk about Pakistan, they just say Pak. It's so rude. I'm like, guys, stop with the Pak. They just put, they put like this. I'm watching Republic, like just this right wing propaganda. They go, Pak lies again, and like that's their news. It's like the news.
Oh, sure.
Very aggressive, but oh. Lax lift. Oh, I'll read this one. Lax lifters $5. Let's call it the aloo gobi variant. Honestly,
is that fine?
It's fine.
It's fine. I don't know what that means. So I don't know. I don't know if it's like some like swear word or something. I was like, I don't know. Farzan.
Oh, aloo gobi. Aloo gobi means cauliflower. It's a cauliflower and potato. Aloo means potato. Gobi means it just means aloo gobi, literally potato cauliflower.
This is so helpful. SARS also came from bats. Let's ban eating bats, says Farzan.
Farzan is just, he's silly. First he said,
$2. Thanks, man. Yeah, sorry about that. Go ahead.
Yes, man. 239. Thanks. Oh, and I was just saying, Farzan came in with the, Bezos bad. It's like the orange man bad. And now he's just come out around to being just a, just like a silly troll. It's
like
fine.
Everyone should be, dude. It's a crazy time. Listen, but have you heard of this thing called Invectormin? Okay, this is where we could get in trouble.
Invectormin, yeah.
Okay, dude, I heard about this just today. I wanted to get the person who told me on the podcast. I like him very much. I cannot get him. I could not get him on. I can't even tell you who it was. That's how secretive this is. But there's this thing called Invectormin. Okay?
Right.
Right now, YouTube channels are getting shut down for talking about this thing. Okay?
Okay, so we won't say it too much.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about it too much. It was like Brett Weinstein, I think, was talking about it.
Okay.
He's like that, some genius guy who got on Joe Rogan one time and now he quit his job and is like a podcaster now or something like that.
I know, right? You do Joe Rogan podcast one time.
You do Joe Rogan once, start a podcast, you're rich. So
funny.
It's like but he said this. He goes, the Dark Horse podcast now has 2 YouTube strikes, 3 and the channel's gone, along with much of our family income. The cost is acceptable if it brings attention to the dangerous medical mismanagement of COVID and the deadly danger of censorship. Want us to fight? Follow the silence trend. Anyway, so him and several other people have been talking about other COVID cures. Not cure. No, we won't say cures. We'll say other COVID attempts at remedies. We'll say that.
Yeah.
So here's the idea, Amish. So all this time, our solution has been vaccines, right? Which is great. I love the vaccine. But let's say the Delta variant is like a little brother next to an X variant that we could be facing in the future, which just punches through these vaccines like they're paper and just it's like this is nothing. And they start actually, the death count starts going up.
It's kind of doing that.
Well, yeah, we don't even know if the Delta variant's completely stopped. I've seen some things from Pfizer saying we think it's still going to work, but we don't know. Okay. Let's say it mutates far enough it escapes immunity from the COVID vaccine. You need what are called antivirals to fight the this COVID, right?
Yeah.
So the problem, though, is that all the people who are trying to find antivirals are getting silenced because this whole Invectormin, a lot of different drugs right now, fluvoxamine, people are talking about it like, hey, we should give attention to these things. Everyone's going, no, don't, no. This has no medical, nobody agrees with this. Although there are papers about them saying, like, yeah, actually it could be useful. So the thing is these drugs are well tolerated in humans. They're generic drugs. But people think, and this is where we get to the speculative part. This isn't
cow urine, is it? You're not going to say cow urine. Are you watching some Indian BJP?
No, Invectormin is like a known anti-parasite.
Dude, I thought it was a stock scam, and then I thought it was like an Indian COVID thing. I thought you were doing a Baba Ramdev, and now it's like a real. It's another medicine that could work.
It's a known drug.
A known drug.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
But it just could work. It just could. We don't know. The point is we don't know.
Yeah.
My point is I do sense that we're going to need to create an arsenal of weapons against COVID, not just one. Okay, because this is actually the problem with like antibiotics. Is bacteria quickly get resistant to these antibiotics. So what we often do now is a big threat, antibiotic resistance. So we give a cocktail of antibiotics so that if it's resistant to one, the other one kills it. If it's resistant to two, the third one kills it. Whatever.
Oh my
we
God.
need this for COVID, where COVID, it's the virus is dodging, and we take it out with the guy at the left. The virus dips this way, we take it out with the vaccine from the right. That's the point. So
yeah,
but
the vaccine is like soldiers. They're like soldiers in our body.
Correct.
They're there. They're watching. They're like an ex-COVID themselves, and they're there like, hey, I know COVID.
So the discussion is that, look, why don't we use this drug? The problem is Invectorman, and this is the big controversy. YouTube right now will shut your channel down. It's in their terms of service.
Oh dear.
To strike your channel.
Okay.
If you talk about Invectorman being a blank for blank, if you know what I mean. But we're not going to say that.
Okay, don't say.
Because even in the transcript, it just like would be picked up. Okay. So, but the thing is that like Invectorman is a cheap generic drug that could be readily produced, and you know who opposes it? So I haven't done too much research. I was getting told this by a friend. So you're gonna have to do your own research on this.
Tell us their names and the whole community.
I literally can't. I would tell you. I would tell you.
Who is? Oh, we can't say who's blocking it.
No, I can say. I can say.
That we got to tell the whole community.
Actually,
makes me sick. Who blocks it?
It's this company, Merck.
Oh,
so Merck is one of the main creators of Invectorman.
Yeah.
No, listen to this. Listen to this. They're one of the creators of Invectorman. They manufacture it, which is hilarious. And they go, "There's no scientific basis." Da da da. So the idea was, well, maybe this doesn't have any basis in reality, right? Like maybe they're right. But then you find out that Merck is doing like I think it's called an EUA.
Yeah.
On something that looks very chemically similar to Invectorman.
Yeah. No, this is a classic. I know exactly what's going. Yeah. No, I don't know exactly what's going on, but I already smell out the evil in the corporate evil, where they just have another angle of making more money. So they're like, who cares if another million people die? We're just gonna wait until this other drug comes out and we'll make all the money. Am I jumping the gun on that? That's
basically the argument that I'm looking into right now.
You see, but I do get to the heart of the point though, right? Even if I don't have any of the facts, I do get to like, this is basically what they're doing. Playing their shenanigans.
This is what's being alleged.
Allegedly.
And the problem is that, okay, here's the whole thing. Here's the point. Okay. I've noticed that there's a huge problem with shutting down discussion on these issues because, I don't know what this is.
Is this face cream hers?
Yeah, some face cream. I'm sorry for bringing that into the screen. The point is that just like with the lab leak theory, we were shut down from talking about it. I mean, literally, you would be banned from social media for discussing it. It was a racist theory, like all the whatever.
It was a pro-Trump. It was because everyone hated Trump so much, so they just said you're racist.
But the point is that because no one was able to talk about it, we made no progress on this issue. That was an important issue.
Yeah.
Invectorman could be attention to the fact that I said could be the same thing, where if no one's able to discuss it, how will we ever know?
Yeah. We can never be chained from
that's
talking.
My point.
We have to talk. You
gotta let the community talk, dude. You gotta
It is like you almost get pushback from other people in the community who even go, "Hey man, that's just how even this is another one of the." You always get these corporate arguments.
They're saying it's ivermectin.
Ivermectin, yeah, I saw that. But it does seem like people, even this, it's like we have a pro-business attitude that says let the player play. If they're doing some trickery to move the money from here to there, like just let them do it. And the business is the job creator, and they like the idea of like not funding, like just regulating anything is so weird right now. Like people just look at you like, what are you, crazy? It'll stop business a little bit. So I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I guess we have to change the political. Like, I don't know how to. This is like the ongoing question of the show. We remember like months ago we talked about how one of the ongoing themes of the show is like is it the inner voice or like having a strong self-reliance?
Mm-hmm.
Because the real issue at the heart of the community, whether you're MLM scam or, in a lot of ways, like these corporations, if you just keep letting them go, they're not like you. Their work ethic is so righteous. You can't work how they work. They're they'll just keep going.
Yeah.
They'll own you at one point, and then you'll say, "What? How did that happen? How did they get so bad? What happened? Monopoly? Someone should do something." It's like, what did you think? We took away all the regulations on these people, and that is generally what people think is good. People just think like, good. That's it'll be profitable for everyone or whatever. I don't know what to do with these guys. Yeah.
I mean, I just think, look,
Tell me.
you should be able to just talk about it.
Yeah.
Regardless. The fact that Brad Weinstein has 2 strikes on his channel and might get his channel deleted.
Yeah.
This is a scientist.
Yeah.
Whether you like his thoughts on trans people or not, that's not an issue here. He didn't get a strike for that. He got the strike because he's talking about like COVID.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
And it's weird. This guy's getting canceled from both ends because I remember he was called the intellectual dark web, and then a bunch of left-wing people wanted to cancel him. And now the business community, I look at this as a business community cancel, because this is the business community saying, hey, it's kind of like when Biden goes, who leaked it? Who leaked it? Who got in the way of business? Who got in the way of business in this country? We love our business in this country, so you stay out of their goddamn way. Don't talk about military. Don't talk about whatever. This Merck thing, it's like, hey, don't let anyone say that, whatever. It's weird. It's like one side, the cancel, and this is why the right wing is destroying the left, is because their cancels are coming from like, someone's going to make more money out of it. But the left wing cancel is just, oh, you got someone fired. Nothing. It's like there's no there's no profitability to the team even. It's just like, yeah, someone's canceled, which I'm not even saying they shouldn't. Some people deserve to cancel, some people don't. Some people, it was weird and it was like, okay, you're just being weird about it now. But on these right-wing team, they're doing a cancel of like, hey, someone's fucking with my money. It's like, there's an efficiency even. It's terrifying, dude. I am scared for the left. It's over.
Look, let me say this.
Tell me.
Because I'm going to try to tackle this in non-political terms.
Okay.
All I've got to say is we should have just learned a lesson from this lab leak thing.
Okay.
That do not silence dissent and under the guise of, oh, that's misinformation, when information is unknown, right? Inherently. Like, we didn't know what started COVID, but then you're taking people down because they're talking about how it started wrong. It's like, wait, back up. You're saying you don't know, right? Yes. So how do you know that what I'm saying is not true? Well, we just know it's misinformation. You go, wait, what? So this whole ivermectin, whatever.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, I don't know. You don't know. Supposedly they're saying that we just don't know. So then let's figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Political will, man.
You know who really went hard on the ivermectin, right? Was India. India went hard on it. They actually saw I think their cases went down this month.
Oh, they used it. Okay, so they're using it.
This is like, that's what I was saying. I wouldn't have just said it if the people weren't trying to use it as like for a thing.
I like that. So you're saying, hey, let America have it too. Dude, I mean, look, I'm happy that everything's open over there, but the death toll is high. And, some countries, like Japan, has had 4 resurgences already. I don't know how the hell they do it.
Look at this.
Yeah.
It fell off a cliff.
Yeah, so it's fine now to open. I'm just saying, like, scientists are saying that these waves are going to come and go. You know what I mean? Like, we all want to get back into it, but the way, especially with these new variants, it's like, god damn, these variants, man. Oh, they're terrifying, dude. Yeah. I can't believe, I got the vaccine. I'm done. No, that just the new variant. That's old variant. New variant.
So here's the thing. They said they added the whatever mectin April 10th. There's like a 14-day lag. So you push on 14 days. It's like around the time that it starts crashing. I mean, anyway, I'm not saying
Wow.
this is guaranteed. Whatever. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, can we look into it? Anyway.
Well, hey,
that's my piece. I said my piece. I'm only worried about it because I almost got COVID today, and I was told by all the authorities, the health authorities, Amish, that all I needed to do was get a vaccine and life would be dandy. And life was not dandy. I was getting a COVID test with the vaccine yesterday. No.
Yeah.
2 days ago? Anyway, whatever it was. I was getting a COVID. I had a stupid stick up my nose, and I was feeling like a fool. I was like, what am I doing here? With the stick up my nose, I thought the stick in my arm was going to protect my stick up my nose. Like, what is this?
No.
It's nonsense.
Look, Canada right now is saying, how are they open? Like, we're just like, what do you mean open? There's like different information over there almost. It's like in America, the culture is so freedom loving and so pro market that there's almost more of a sense of like, well, what we're all going to just shut down the economy. The businesses, like, people will go out of businesses eventually. Like, a lot of people have gone out of business, but so many more will. So a lot of people are saying you open and close the economy just to save the economy, because everything we need comes from the economy. It is our almighty God in some sense, like the Bitcoin. It is like our almighty God in some sense. But then, you got to stop and be like, okay, but then the COVID is just killing people. But I think it's going to be, Japan's had 4 waves. People are saying the waves are going to come and go. But let's hope not. Let's hope God is great. Let's hope not. Let's end it.
You vibes. You got a test with a vaccine, but you weren't positive. So what's your point? I know 2 people at the same place that had a vaccine and that were positive. That's what I'm saying. That's my point.
The vaccine doesn't work on all the new variants.
And symptomatic. Not like, hey, they had gotten it. I think it should have been like within the range of, like the vaccine was supposed to be effective. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and how bad is the symptoms for them? Are they in pain? Are they suffering?
One of them I think was pretty bad, actually.
Yeah, dude.
Again, I'm so pro-vaccine. Like, I was angry at the guy who wasn't vaccinated there, because I'm like, okay, the most likely disease vector here was you. And he doesn't want to get vaccinated. And I'm like constantly telling him he's in the family. So like, I have to, how do I dodge and duck and weave around that? But my point is, I'm pro that. But I'm also pro, like, let's get a lot of options in here. Let's get all the banger. Why can't these scientists who can design a banger virus create a banger antiviral? Where's the banger antiviral? There's no will for it's all like talk about vaccines. Hey, I know vaccines make a ton of money. Let's also get some drugs in here like that can treat you when you're actually sick.
Yeah. It's weird that we just at some point said there's no cure for the common cold. And have we just stopped working on that as a culture? Because that seems so basic. I remember in Star Trek, they would be like, they didn't have the cure for the cold yet. And they were joking, like they were talking about our times, I think. But I wonder if they even have it in Star Trek times. But it's weird. Like, we don't have the cure for the cold. Did we stop working on it? I wonder. I
think there's a lot of strains too. I mean, I don't know that there's like just like one.
A cold or a flu.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess people do take
Chris Palmer's SEO. Much love from Chris Palmer SEO. Thank you.
All right. Double hitter on
dude,
that.
this topic really has people heated. People are telling me that, like, I mean, geez.
Well, should we check out the Jon Stewart clip? Because that's a hitter. That's like about this.
Yeah, dude. Should we?
Oh, you want to wrap it up?
Well, the COVID. I guess it's all within the same.
I think John. Let's do a mini wrap. Let's do a mini wrap. We're staying on COVID, switching things within COVID. Wrap it up. Anand, wrap it up, baby. Wrap it up. I'm a scammer. Gonna rip you off, take you down.